Did you know that Netflix does censor? They claim they don't censor its content. They claim they did state that they remove content because of government censorship demands, but they claim they don't. But a lot of people beg to differ. A lot of things I've seen on Netflix, you know what I mean? Like certain parts in Passion of the Christ, Robin Hood with Russell Crowe. Like, I'd also say Last Temptation of Christ, which is not even on there. Austin Powers, some of the stuff in Austin Powers. Hostel, you ever seen Hostel? Certain things in Hostel. Certain things in Saw. Back to the Future, Birds of Prey with Margot Robbie. All these things like are just examples of stuff that in certain parts of these movies that they conveniently they'll take out little things. Like in Passion of the Christ, they took out like a verse from Isaiah that was in the beginning, like random, right? In Robin Hood with Russell Crowe, they took out a scroll that was that was stated like in times of tyranny and justice, outlaw takes his place, and they've taken out certain things in these movies. Like in Austin Powers, they took out some jokes that were a little let's say, because Austin Powers came out at the time that was more like, more our time, right? Where you can say certain things. So they took out some of the jokes in there that were a little more, oh, we can't say this right now. You know what I mean? In Saw, they took out some of the stuff in Saw that's a little more gruesome, let's say. Like Hostel as well. Hostel, there was a lot of gruesome shit. Took out a lot of the scenes with, like cutting off of this, cutting off of that. In my head, like, bro, you can't do that. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, what makes you think you can do that? Like, they're basically like altering shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think that that's very weird. Like that they're able to do that. You know what I mean? And honestly, a lot of it is just in the U.S. The weird part about it.
I hope they didn't do that to Game of Thrones.
See, I don't know, man, because I have Game of Thrones sitting right there. I have all of them. So that's what I mean. I'm hoping that you are able to. No, you're watching it on HBO.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so it's different. You're good because HBO made it. Now, if you had been watching it on Netflix, I would question it because why? There's a lot of shit that they probably have taken out on. If it's on there, I don't even know if it's on there. But I guarantee you there's a lot of stuff that they would have taken out because there's a lot of harsh shit in Game of Thrones.
Because I don't want to miss any parts that Khaleesi is in.
Oh my God. I know. I know.
I told you, man, my Tesla's named Khaleesi now.
I know. You told me.
Yeah.
Around the world, I have heard that, whether it's Ireland, Canada, Britain, it's not the same. It's not censored. That's just very weird to me that, like a lot of these movies and like that they're able to do that. It actually makes me like believe that they do this on a more major level with a lot of different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just Netflix, just a lot of different companies and a lot of different things. The higher up you go. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Now that everything's digital, it's so much easier to do.
Oh, I know.
It makes it that much easier to alter